When it comes to building and maintaining a strong and distinctive brand in any category, the marketing terrain has never been more challenging. Arguably, the challenge is even more daunting for service brands. In part, this reflects the power of today's better connected, highly empowered consumer to use digital word of mouth to spread the news about a bad experience with a service business in an instant. But the steeper climb for service brands also results from a unique and interesting set of characteristics and challenges they share. The first being that services are intangible. Relative to products that we can hold, use and consume, people find it far more challenging to attach a meaning to an intangible service offering such as checking account, an internet connection or life insurance. This makes defining a relevant and graspable brand promise all the more difficult, yet all the more essential. The goal for most service marketers is to make sure the brand promise can be expressed in terms, verbally and visually, that makes the service feel real, if not tangible. SunTrust is a good example of a financial services company that has tackled this challenge by demonstrating what life on solid financial ground looks and feels throughout their marketing and communications initiatives. The other challenge is inseparability. Thousands of times a day, service brands face moments of truth, real-time consumer interactions that are opportunities to strengthen the brand by exceeding expectations or weakening it by under-delivering. This is why service brands must look at their brand-building resources and efforts through the lens of a real-time brand-building moments. To be true brand ambassadors, frontline employees must be able to not only articulate the brand promise, but to be able to translate it to being brand-right behavior in their day-to-day, moment-to-moment customer interactions. The service organization's communication strategy can play a key role in formulating customer expectations about its service. Service organizations may reinforce pre-existing ideas, or they may dramatically alter those ideas. Expectations can be created by something as explicit as a promise, such as your meal will be ready in 5 minutes, or as implicit as a behavior pattern that sets a tone. Customers' perceptions are influenced by the same factors that impact on expectations. For example, external communications such as advertising and pleasant interactions with service personnel can create warm feelings towards the organization, resulting in higher perceived service levels. Conversely, service employees who deliver high levels of technical service quality but are inappropriately dressed or ill-behaved may be poorly perceived by the consumer, resulting in lower perceived service levels. Another consideration unique to the service sector is that the individuals who sell the service are often the same people who provide the service. In some instances, the service provider is much more comfortable providing the service than marketing his or her own abilities. For example, a bank teller may be more comfortable processing withdrawals and deposits than cross-selling the bank's financial products. Conversely, some service employees become so involved in the communications aspect of the organization that they are no longer actively participate in the operations end of the business.
There's a mobile movement going on. The rise of smartphones is creating smarter consumers, creating more opportunity for smarter marketing. Smartphones are always on, always with us, and always connected. In 1 week, we've browsed the internet, used a search engine, watched a video, and connected with our friends, all on our smartphones. But that's info you might already know. Here's some you might not. We're using smartphones almost everywhere, even while consuming other media. Smartphones have become such an important part of our lives that many of us would give up high heels, cable TV, even chocolate, just to keep using them. They're becoming important to our shopping habits too. Smartphones have become the ultimate shopping companion, transforming us into more savvy consumers. 79% use a smartphone to help with shopping. In fact, 70% of us actually use our smartphone while in the store. We use it to find retailers, compare prices, get coupons, read reviews, and check to see if something's in stock. Which leads us to buy. Nearly 3/4 of shoppers made a purchase as a direct result of the info we got from our smartphones, either in-store, online, or on our phone. Our new mobile shopping habits are adding up to big spending across the board. And where do we do most of our shopping? Usually in our own backyards. In fact, finding local information is one of the most popular smartphone activities. We're using our phones to find everything from the nearest pizza place, to movie showtimes, to finding the nearest store that carries the item we're looking for. And 88% of us use that local information and take action within a day, whether to call or visit a local business. Over the past year, mobile search queries have skyrocketed to new heights as we search for everything from product reviews, to travel info, to random trivia that can help us settle bets with our friends. And while word of mouth or seeing a product in store may lead people to search on smartphones, 71% of us search because we saw an ad, both on traditional media and on our phones, and we're acting on it. 9 out of 10 mobile users have taken action, all thanks to a smartphone search. The simple fact is, mobile ads work. Recall seeing a mobile ad? You're not alone. 82% of us do. Yet 79% of top advertisers don't have a mobile-optimized website. It's important to build a good mobile user experience, because if we see a mobile ad, we tend to click on the ad, visit the advertiser's site, make a purchase, or call the business. Today we use smartphones to stay connected, to keep us entertained, to search for information on the go, and to make us smarter shoppers. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this, creating more opportunities for marketers to connect with their customers. Don't miss the mobile movement. Mobilize your marketing to reach the new smartphone consumer.